Welcome back to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 4 on the PlayStation 1. I'm Incetic. With me once again is Blackout, the
Hey.
Blank Tester,
Hey kids, how's it going?
and Canuck Dude.
Hey.
So this is the bonus video showing the bonus content for this game, which there's not a lot, but there is one bonus skater, the little person, then that secret level, and then the cheat codes that you got along the way for doing some of the pro specifics.
You know, shout out, they may have put him in a clown mask, but at least they used the proper term, right? Little person.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Kind of surprised, but pleasantly so.
Well, yeah, because like dwarf used to be considered like the nice term, but then that became like a little too, I don't know, maybe it was like post Lord of the Rings, like
Oh yeah.
movies, like people are like, we need
At some
something
point,
a
I
little
think
silly.
Was midget ever considered a polite term? I don't think so.
Probably like way back in the day.
Yeah, like in
the 1800s.
You're right. Yeah, and then it like, oh my God, Joker Man.
Joker Man. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Like obviously the clown outfit and face paint and clown boards, but then little person for the size.
Yeah, it's
and then
that's a little bit weird.
That's kind of gonna make sense because the secret level is Little Big World.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Is that a reference to this? Is that a reference
This is actually
to
the origin
show?
for Little Big Planet.
Oh.
I've always
No,
wanted
it wasn't.
to toaster.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was.
This is a prequel to Little Big Planet.
Yeah. So the bonus level, no objectives. You have to unlock it by doing every other goal. But it's a kitchen counter basically.
Holy shit, this looks amazing.
Kitchen stuff.
I mean,
refrigerator, and then microwave, toaster, oven.
Yeah. I mean, this is PS1. Look how much bigger this environment is, like in scale.
I think part of it is because he's picked little person. It really stands out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think if he was Tony Hawk, it would just be like him standing in a room. He would barely be able to move.
Right. Yeah.
He's a really little
that's
person.
A size
it would spawn me on the floor, and I'd only be able to ride over to the fridge and open it. And, no, I mean he's got a normal size board model, so you can kind of see. Yeah.
He's not that much smaller.
Yeah, but I mean, obviously, like most of it out there is empty. But
what the hell is this?
Is this any better now that it's on someone who's not full size?
It looked terrifying on Tony.
Yeah.
Did it look any less terrifying on him?
Yeah.
I didn't think so.
You have not seen it when Tony did. It's literally like watching like the fucking Grudge Girl crawl at you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I did. I found this upsetting. It kind of reminded me of The Exorcist.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is super.
Because I'm always upset.
That's super weird. You've got this kitchen counter, but you look out into the rest of the kitchen and it's just this void of a kitchen.
Absolutely empty.
It's like the Aristotelian concept of a kitchen.
Whoa.
And with nothing else.
Yeah.
Whoa, that was like a big word or something.
Yeah, like I bet Socrates was thinking of this when he talked about that thing he said.
Socrates.
Sophocles.
Well, you say a lot of people call him Socrates. They don't know his name is really pronounced Socrates.
Yeah, classic Socrates.
I think this is the Parmenidean real concept in level form.
Yeah, something Rococo.
I don't actually know. That's probably not right. I just remember the Parmenidean real, learning that in like high school.
Yeah,
and
this is
at least the name has always stuck with me.
Rene Descartes. I don't fucking know, math person.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can manual on the breakfast, and it's breakfast on wheels. It's pretty cool.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So
That is pretty
one thing
cool.
I'll say is like, so like the final cheat code, it says you need to do all the gaps in the game to unlock it, and if you haven't unlocked the secret level, you could do all the gaps on the main levels and see in the gap checklist that it'll say everything's done, but you won't get any cheat. That's because once you unlock Little Big World and go there, it adds that to the gap list. And so you need to actually get all the gaps, even on Little Big World, to get that final cheat. But speaking of, now we're going to go look at the cheats. This was actually, like they took out the button presses for just activating cheats in-game, but this version isn't as bad for actually unlocking the cheats, considering, since every pro shares their progress, aside from their pro-specific, You just have to go to the next pro and do the next pro specific. You don't have to play all the way back through the game.
Dude, that particular bail animation is just seared in my mind forever. The roll with the one leg coming over.
Yeah, but here's sim mode in this game, which, really lowers the gravity. You can't even do a flip trick off the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think here it's definitely, like, way less air, or, like, gravity is designed so that even when you jump up, you just don't get as much. You know?
Yeah.
Again, I think it's pretty much just the air tricks, like, your balancing is not really affected here in this version.
Quick question, on the top row, who was that there with the 5 head?
That was me.
This is Bob.
Can you point it out when we go back to it?
Yeah.
Well, actually, note that, like, Bob and Bam Margera aren't located alphabetically. They're kind of located according to game order. You remember Bob Burnquist is at the bottom of the pro skaters, and Bam Margera's over in custom skaters? Like, so, like, Bam Margera's the very bottom right portrait. But, low grav is what you think. It's low grav. It's pretty fun. You can do some cool stuff.
Yeah.
You can literally just vibe, you know?
I'm vibing to this track right here.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I think... Okay, who do you mean?
Like above little person, one to the left.
Missed it.
That would be... Eric Costin... Bucky Lassick. Wait, Hijkl. Yeah, I think that's Bucky Lassick.
Okay. I wasn't trying to insult you, man. I was just
and now,
like,
can you guys actually tell me what time in the video you're at?
I'm at 6:40, 6:35.
6:35, yep.
37, 38, 39, 40.
Okay, sure. But yeah, slow-mo, everything's slow, including the animations, but once again, yeah, you could just chill with it.
Now that's the real vibe. Even when you're flipping yourself, you're just
great. Well, it's only slow when you're in the air.
Yeah. When you're on the ground, it's not.
Slow Nick.
But yeah, so I'm gonna show Always Special and Perfect Balance off at the same time, once again, just because they're the classics. They've been there from the start and they're obvious. You know, Perfect Balance, you don't have to change your balance. Always Special, your
pretty
special meter's
straightforward.
always filled up. Yeah,
You know what they say, it's always special in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that show.
Yeah. Oh, but
What's that show
check
called?
this out. Tony Hawk's got the stanky leg, kinda.
Wow.
He's also really giving himself some head rubs.
and I'm pretty sure that was the stinky leg.
Yeah, not the stanky leg.
Right.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to do the stinky leg. That's right. That's how you do a new dance. You walk into a club and you tell everyone you would like to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's how the Cat Daddy was invented, right?
Yeah. I mean, Drake is popularizing the 2C slide, you know. He had to break in all those clubs that were shut down.
Right, yeah. And then stud mode is that same kind of, like, gives you basically 13s in each stat, basically bumps your stats up by 3. So, like, yeah, when you have full stats, you have, you know, you'll get 13s now, and then special mode, getting special meter will give you 3 more. So, like, yeah, jump a little higher, grind a little better, etc. And so now I'm fading to me getting the last gap in Little Big World. So with that, with thanks for playing, I've done all the gaps in the game. When I end the run, it gives us the final cheat, Level Flip. You guys remember Level Flip from the previous PS1 games?
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorite cheats, like, in the entire series. Level Flip is just such a really cool cheat, and I think it's really great that they, like, give it to you as, like, the quote-unquote last cheat, because it's one of the cheats that, like, adds the most replay value.
Yeah, the sacred cheat.
Right.
It flips
but
the level.
We're gonna start college, and whoa, what? You go the left now, but yeah, everything is flipped. I mean, even your stance. Remember, Tony is normally goofy stance, but now it's his switch.
Yeah.
And actually, something that we'll see is that I don't remember this being the case in the PS1 games before this, but in this game, when you do level flip mode, and you're grinding or lip tricking and you start to lose your balance, you actually have to push in the opposite direction of what you normally need to do. So like, normally you push the opposite direction of where your balance is falling to get it back to the center. Here you need to push the direction that it is falling to to get it back to center.
That is really disorienting.
Yeah.
That basically
Like-
confirms my theory.
Yeah, that fucked me up the first time there, because I don't remember it being like that beforehand.
Yeah.
That basically confirms my theory that what they did was they just took the level renderer and told it to reverse the rendering, and that's it.
Yeah.
You know, because that's the cheap way to do it. And
well-
the next step to that would be adjusting your balance meter to reflect that, and they just forgot to do it, I would guess.
But the balance
Yeah.
meter
Or
is
it's
part of your
emulator
UI.
related.
It's like they just took the screen and
Yeah,
mirrored,
no, the renderer
mirrored that
of the game, and
renderer,
then they stick the score on top of that as a decal.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's
Yeah.
like it's sort of like my theory that it's called Goofy Foot because Tony Hawk, you know, his favorite movie was the Goofy movie.
A Goofy movie, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Extremely goofy
Yeah.
movie.
He's just no
Wait,
one
is
was-
it text? Is the text on the signs flipped? Because
I
if
think
it,
it might have been.
okay,
I think it was.
then it's probably. If not, then they might be doing something else. I don't know.
No, I mean, especially for these sizes of levels, they had to.
They
I think,
would've
do
had
the
to
simplest
do-
option. But yeah, that was the bonus content for Tony Hawk 4 PS1. An extra skater, an extra level, and the cheat codes involved. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and you know, especially if you hadn't played this version before, if you watched it through, I hope you found it interesting. Again, I'll be moving on to Underground, and that's where the Gen 5 games stop. So this is the last Generation 5 Tony Hawk game.
Goodbye, PS1.
But yeah, thanks for watching.